STEM kits are amazing. The students love hands-on learning, and they actually can get an idea of a more realistic idea of what we're doing when they can actually visualize it. You propose a question, and then they try to answer that question, and you can bring out hands-on items for them to relate to it. So the looks on their faces whenever they see these items just like this that they can work with, which this particular project they absolutely loved. So the scenario they were given, so they were trying to align the planets up according to how they thought the distance was. So we went out into the hallway and used the tiles, and the tiles were 1 foot each. And they each had their little planet cards. So first you pull this out and they align them where they think they go. All right, and then when you actually talk about where the true distance, you know, they're amazed at how much they may have missed it. But according to what the information they were given, 1 foot equals 47 million miles up into space. So each one of the tiles out in the hallway was 1 foot. So they kind of had an idea of 1 foot, but whenever they started placing the planets, I had one group maybe get close, but then after they really seen where they went, when you flip the tape over, they were like, oh, wow. So, and this simple tape alone was amazing of the learning that took place that day. Yes, yeah. The students really, being the pilot school and doing it last year, they really were engaged, those 6th graders, and they did well testing too. I mean, all this information came back through what they needed to comprehend anyway, according to the standards, because this was standard based. So the learning really helped. It was more of an enrichment to like build on what they already knew about the standards. So this took it just a little bit further, because sometimes it's really hard to find good quality hand-on learning lessons to push them a little bit further. And this by far did. They went home talking about it. We put pictures on our website. Parents got to see what their students done, how they participated. So it worked out great. And the students, they were just amazed at the ping pong and hair dryer. It was just mouths dropped. I have pictures of kids just in awe of what was going on. That they got to experience more tools that day too. Weigh, the little measure cups, the weighing. A lot of data was involved within that too, and we're data-based now. So these kids, every year, if they could progress with these STEM kits, it would be amazing what they could learn. The education system went to writing, and for them to be able to write and put data down and make complete sentences and put their thoughts on paper is a good experience for them. They are all about technology. So when they can go and take their standards to another level and use technology and graded material, it's definitely going to be an enrichment experience. And they love technology. So the little games, it's just a plus.